So I have a plan for what to use that EMC generator I made last time round for. But before I can do that, I actually need to make something else, which is an upgrade to this backpack. Now, the first thing I need is an advanced circuit, which takes one of those electronic circuits just surrounded by various things that you could see there. Whatever. Anyhow, now I need to very messily create 6 pieces of lapis block. There we are. And then with these together, I should be able to make a lap pack. Now, I think this might actually store like 6 times the amount of energy, which is fantastic, because that's exactly what I need for where I'm going to go. Now, the other thing I need is actually takes a lava bucket, which I just got from the nether, and it is called an iron band. Then with an iron band, and I also believe I need some feathers. Hang on. So what spoils what I'm trying to make. Yep, okay. Yep, so I need 4 feathers. Thankfully I have those from when I killed all those chickens a while back. I don't even know if that's on camera. All the same. With this in hand, I can begin the next step of my plan. Now, that plan requires actually using this machine. Now, I compressed everything down. Oh my god, this is already insanity. I already grabbed some of them, but this thing is moving quickly. This is why I compressed it into diamond blocks, because this thing is going to work at a rate faster than I can even keep up with it. But my plan is to actually make something using this machine. So what I need to do is take coal and that philosopher's stone to make alchemical coal, which then become Mobius fuel, which then becomes Aeternalis fuel. Now, if I take this out and put this in, oh sweet, I can already make that and keep one. Amazing. So, if I take this Aeternalis fuel and a diamond block, I can make something called dark matter, which is even more indicative of how this machine is just going to be like a black hole generator. Now I'm going to save one of these diamond blocks, put dark matter in, and then the 10 diamond blocks, and get some dark matter. Now, this is excellent, and I'm going to leave this running because I need dark matter in the future. But I'm going to take 4 of these, and then with an iron band, 4 feathers, and 4 dark matter, I can make something called Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. Now this is a fantastic object that I cannot use currently. And you know what? I'm not actually going to save that because it doesn't make sense. But I will place this here and that there. Then drop down. Do I have any glowstone here? No, I do not. Okay. In order for this object to... Oh, hang on, sleep. Okay, so I've got some glowstone dust, which will then allow me to show you... Oh, well, I did it accidentally. I was hoping to dramatically reveal this, but if I take off this electric jetpack, the power of Swiftwolf's Rending Gale is that when it's on my hotbar, it will allow me to, so long as I have glowstone in my inventory, or technically any other fuel, but glowstone makes the most sense, I can fly at will and just suspend myself in the air, which is amazing. This is going to make building so much nicer for my tower, and not having to refuel my jetpack all the time will be amazing. So I'm going to deposit this back in here. Then I'm going to charge up this lap pack and show you the rest of what I have planned for today. So now with a fully charged lap pack, I should be able to use this diamond drill almost infinitely, I should say. And now that I have that EMC generator, I could show you the most broken device that you can make in this game, which I haven't finished yet, but is functional. It is something referred to as a power flower, which is the EMC equivalent of, I don't know, solar panels, I guess you might think of it as. Essentially, using a power flower, you can turn the energy from the sun into EMC. Now, the somewhat funny thing about this is that this is actually slower than that machine over there. It takes much longer, but I can show you how to make this system work infinitely and then give you all the power that you could ever want by raiding something that, well, it's easily accessible, is what I should say. You can beat this game in like an hour or 3, so long as you have the materials necessary to get into the nether and mine glowstone. Because glowstone has a very high EMC yield. It's actually kind of insane. Like, let's see, it's 384, right? I'm literally pulling out a calculator. So we know a diamond is 8192, and glowstone is 384, right? So that means that 21 glowstone dust is a diamond. So what that means is that using a Swiftwool's rending gale and this lap pack, I can fly around in the nether, mine all the glowstone, and then return to the overworld with it, and then have, effectively, infinite EMC, and then make whatever I want. Which is exactly what I'm going to do, because at this point, I don't know, it sounds fun. I have no qualms about ransacking the universe for what I want, blindly using the forces of magic for my will, you know, whatever. Who cares? It's going to be cool. Very cool indeed. And I can't wait for my tower to finally begin to take shape. Because I can use this in combination with tech to make even more things. So, I'm going to go around to all these in the nether and mine until my lap pack is depleted, or until I fill my inventory with glowstone blocks. The other thing I would like that you can make, there's something referred to as a black hole band, which lets you collect anything that falls really quickly. Hang on. Stupid. So actually, let's see what that takes. Because if I can make that quickly, then it takes 2 dark matter. Yeah, we're doing this. Do I have a bucket? Yes. Okay. So I'll just make this even more stupid. You can already see, this is where I got the this is where I got the first lava bucket. Alright, yep. Welcome to winning the game. .jpg / your mother. I don't know. Alright, so according to my extensive research, the black hole band actually takes nothing. It just works automatically, which will make this all the better. Oh, and it's going to make buildings so good. Oh, you have no idea. Who would have thought that infinite magical madness would make things so much nicer? And also, cheap, in the sense that they're just overpowered. But, anyhow, no harm done. So, what we can do is, if I press G on this, it will activate. Now, I believe I don't need this in my hotbar, but we shall see. Let's see. Okay, maybe I do need it in my... Yeah, I do. Okay. I do need it in my hotbar. You are a fool to threaten me, Ghast. So now, each of these glowstone piles is going to be even easier to mine. Alright, notification. Anyhow. But yeah, so... I mean, this is already the best thing ever. That's stupid. I mean, I've already got 4 stacks, right? Which is probably the equivalent of a diamond block, maybe. Let's see, 21 glowstone, 21.3, so we'll just call it an even 22. 22 glowstone is a diamond, right? So that means that if I had 66 glowstone, which is just like a stack and 2, it's already 3 diamonds, so, you know. Best part about this, it's infinite. This is an infinite cycle that I can do forever. So long as power remains in my jetpack, not jetpack even, the battery pack I have, I can do this, because the only thing that I need to fly is glowstone, which I'm mining continuously. So this is just a recursive infinite cycle. I'm getting really distracted already. I'm not even going to be able to speak because I'm just so focused and delighted by what I'm doing right now. So, I'm just going to, you know, put on like a YouTube playlist or something. I don't know. I'll watch something. Maybe Hannibal. Start watching that again. I, this is unnecessary. I'm distracted. Anyhow, I'll just start watching something and then come back in like an hour and win the game. So, bye. Alright, so now I return with all of this insanity, and I only used half of my backpack actually, so I could go back out and get more very easily. Now, the next way to improve this system is with something referred to as an antimatter relay. Now, with this, I'm going to need more of these than I actually currently have, but if I step outside to my current basic system, put this in here, and then I'll shove in a stack of glowstone and see how far this gets me. Okay, so I need one, so I need 3 of these ideally. So we'll put in like another half stack. We'll do, yes, okay. Actually, I need one more of these. I realized that this doesn't include the bottom. Okay, here we are. So, what I'm going to do is hollow out a stone pit, probably right here, actually, to the side of the house. I could put it over here. It might make more sense, actually, to put it by the tower. Yeah, let's do that. We'll move all this. Grab this. Just to keep everything nice and centrally located. And we'll fly all the way up there and put it on the top. So it's going to get very windy up here, but that's okay. I'm going to go right in the center. It is very insane. So what you can do is attach an energy condenser like so. These collect sunlight and create energy from it. And they're made with diamond blocks and glowstone, as well as furnaces and glass. Then, if you attach something referred to as an antimatter relay, this will receive the energy of any adjacent block that produces EMC. So you can see there. If I go like this, and like this, then this will receive all 4 of these energy collectors inputs. Then what you can do is attach the energy condenser to the top of this, and it will receive that energy when you give it something to actually produce from. Now what I'm going to do is grab this, put that in there, along with a stack of glowstone. Then I can attach one there. Take this. I'm also going to break these so that they all face outwards. Maybe I should actually make these... You know what? Well, I'm going to upgrade these in time, so I'm not as worried about it. But now we have all 4 of those attached to this base, and they will continue to fill up here. So what I can do is attach more relays, like so, which will then allow this to actually transfer more energy, which means that I need more of these energy condensers. So I'm going to put in a lot of glowstone, and then attach energy collectors along the outer edge. Like so. Put some more glowstone in there. And with that, this is actually officially finished, and will start to produce infinite EMC. So what I'm going to do is take that out, and then travel downstairs. It's going to be a bit of a pain, so I'm actually going to just carve my way in just very quickly, so that I can throw in some glowstone here to finish off one dark matter. and put that right here. So there we are, 2 dark matter. Now, what you can do is actually, you can connect an infinite number of these together. So what I could do is I could create perfect tessellation and have another one of these right here, essentially. 1 block over, if I were interested in doing so. But the thing is, again, infinity plus infinity is still infinity. It just grows to infinity quicker. So all this will do is allow me to produce materials at a faster rate than what I could previously. Now, I will point out that if I grab one of these energy condensers, you can also see that this is going up fairly quick. But what you can do is if you take an energy collector and glowstone as well as dark matter, you can make a better variant of it. So if I take this and a philosopher's stone, I can go energy collector, dark matter, surround it by glowstone to make a collector Mark II. If I attach this here, this will make this move even quicker. And I can do the same thing with this one. So, my next task, essentially, is to, over time, replace each of these with the next stage of collector. So what I might do is feed all this glowstone in, and make it so that I have at least the top row completely covered. That way, I will be able to produce dark matter at a much faster rate, because I'm going to need quite a bit of it. Also, it is just cool to be able to say that on my roof I have infinite matter being created from the sun. But yes, and there we are. This will now work indefinitely. As you can see, it's producing a lot. I might feed the rest of this glowstone in here, actually, and just see how many of these I can create. There we are. Got 2 more. So if I break off 1 and 2, then I can, like so. And there we are. Now this will work. As you can see, it's already increasing. I can't even keep track of how much that is. Like, it's increasing by 100, maybe like once every second or so. But I'll feed the rest of that glowstone in there. And then I can leave this running as I work on the next of my machines. So, yeah, there you are. This is winning the game with red power. Not red power. Equivalent exchange is what I meant to say. But yeah, so as long as I have glowstone, I can infinitely fly. And now I have this infinite generation system, so if I ever need glowstone, I can go and create it, because this will self-replicate pretty much indefinitely. I could put, essentially, the components in their own energy condensers. So I could have, like, an energy collector here producing energy condensers, an energy collector here producing collectors, an energy connector here producing relays, and then use that to just infinitely make these flowers. Creating what you might call like a petaled flower system. But ultimately, it's not a huge concern for me. Again, I'm creating more than I ever could possibly need. But the reason that I'm making something this intense is because being able to create this kind of energy at will from the sun will allow me to convert solar energy, like I would with solar panels, into other forms of fuel. And of course, I'm going to go to the biggest form of that, which is uranium, and then make a big reactor downstairs that will allow me to, I'm revealing the sign that's not fully complete, but it will allow me to power the rest of my factory as I continue to build it. So, yeah. Also, I might just go mine glowstone in the nether more, because honestly, that's like kind of fun how cheap it is. It's like really cheating. But yeah, anyhow, that's it for me. I'm done here, so have a good one.